Let's see if he gets to play in Wimbledon someday, like former Illini tennis star Amir Delic did. Delic won't get to face stars Andy Roddick or Roger Federer after falling in a nail-biter tie-breaking round to world number 5 ranked Novak Djokovic of Serbia. This speedway has been a part of Coles County for 50 years. What can I say on the next Torrey Holt? Also, Cardinal shortstop David Eckstein is coming back from the DL this week, and another David Beckham, is on his way to the U.S. for Major League Soccer. Ring and sawing continue, so will Fighting Illini football. Yeah, I heard an Eastern coach was down there. What's going on with the team? What's not happening with the team? Preseason All-American honors, national rankings. Coming up on Sports Watch, find out where the Ohio Valley Conference ranked the Panthers and get a small preview of what Coach Bob Spoo says about this year's squad. Your WEIU Sports Watch is coming up next. When the call to the post cries, they're off to the races. While locals are snacking on funnel cakes and enjoying the Ferris wheel at the Coles County Fair, horse racers from all over the U.S. look to harness the grand prize. Harness racing has been an Illinois icon for more than 50 years. Harness Racing Superintendent Clark Farley says to succeed in this sport, endurance and strategy are a must.
Some horses are better to get to the front right in the beginning and try and stay there. Other horses are better to lay back, let them others kind of burn up their early energy, and then you try and get past in the end, you know, when the others are tiring. So there is strategy to it.
As the race begins, at least 7 racers will line up behind the starting car and pick up the pace once it speeds up. After that, the car drives off to the side, and it's all racing from there. Farley says early on, harness racing was an old-timer sport. However, in recent years, a youth jolt has struck the track.
The last 2 or 3 years, there's been a new wave of young drivers every year. I'm excited about it because for the longest time, I'm 46 years old, and for the longest time, I was one of the youngest drivers.
Sometimes harness racing can be passed on for generations with big returns. Tom Tetrick has raced for 40-plus years and has a son who aims for the finish line professionally.
He's won over 3,000 races. He's won 710 races already this year. That's 100 races a month. And no one's ever won at that pace before.
On the humid grounds of Terre Haute, the Colts look to kick off another Super Bowl caliber season with dozens of fans in tow. From watching their favorite players practice to meeting them in person, the Indianapolis faithful could enjoy the game everywhere. Terre Haute resident Brandon Army waited at least 3 hours to get Peyton Manning's autograph, but will be one of the first in line to get the souvenir.
I'm nervous because I've met most of them before because I'm here every year. But this is the first time I've actually got to talk to Peyton Manning and everything, so it was kind of different to talk to him.
While several fans did not get to meet Peyton Manning, some may follow the old adage, wait until next year. Either that or go with plan B and send mom and dad.
I'm going to be excited to get back home, you know, and have him come out to the house and take a look at this. Yeah, my son is an alumni now of Rose-Hulman. He was here 4 years, and he's come to the training camps many times. He always quit signing autographs before he could ever get up there and, you know, get Peyton's autographs.
The usual fan comes out in a t-shirt or jersey, but one super fan thinks that's not true blue enough.
That's where I used to dress, and then I changed formats, upgraded a little bit. But, no, I haven't seen him since I've been dressed. I've seen the other players and stuff like that, Dallas Clark, Bob Sanders, you know, a few players like that.
Overall, fans young and old came together to see the gridiron greats they worship every fall and left with memories they can share. In Terre Haute, I'm Zach Rose reporting for WEIU Sports Watch. Most of the camp's Sports Watch covers are conducted by Eastern Illinois University coaches. Once in a while, though, a former Panther will feel the need to paw his or her way back to Charleston. Sports Watch's Chris Obarski reports.